Eric saying it's close enough. 1 card on the bottom. So a mold of 6 for Eric. And Alec kept 7. And it sounds like we're ready to go.
Easy to traders. Go ahead. Alright, sounds good.
Chalice on 1. It resolves. Wasteland on the city. Okay.
I like this right here. Is that a creature slash thing?
Go ahead. Man, it might slow me down. I'm gonna go with.
I like the Wasteland there.
Got it.
Okay, Mox Diamond discarding Sajiri Step. Lush Portico Surveil. Kind of fun for me watching this. All right, Sword Plowshare Surveil into the graveyard. There is a Chalice on 1 on the battlefield. Kind of interesting for me in this matchup we're watching right now is that Eric tends to be the one playing Dark Depths. And now playing against it as Mono Red Stompy. You've been hanging out with us on stream for a while. You're aware both of these players play multiple decks. Okay, that's a Volcanic Fissure, it looks like. Paying 3 life. Chromox.
With the trigger on the stack,
On the stack. Alright.
the imprint trigger on the stack.
Yes, yes. What am I playing against?
Sorry.
What is this Chromox input trigger on the stack?
It's fine. It's fine. Go ahead.
Alright, sure.
Okay, so Imprint Trigger was on the stack. Alec had to think. What could Alec be holding? All right, Magus of the Moon is imprinted. Fable of the Mirror Breaker, okay.
Yep. Sounds good.
Trigger, I get a guy, and then it is your go.
Okay. Get a guy. It is your go. So there's the Goblin Shaman. Chapter 1 of the Fable.
You have 1 card?
1 card.
1 card left for Eric. Chapter 2 of the Fable could allow Eric to look for some threats. So far in this game, it seems like Eric has a slower start as far as dealing damage to the opponent. But has some important prison stuff happening with Chalice. Knight of the Reliquary.
A little bit.
He has. Every time I play you, you're on something different. I sat down here.
5/5 Knight.
I'm gonna go ahead and hit those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll discard 2 cards. Chromox and Sudden Eruption.
Okay, Sundering Eruption and a Chromox are discarded. Eric looking for threats, most likely. Swing, make a treasure. Goblin Shaman will die in combat, getting blocked by the Knight. Do you have a way to finish off the Knight?
Or, I'm gonna looting. I'll play Paraguay. I'll shoot your Knight.
There it is. Paraguay hits the Knight. Knight down.
It's a sorcery, artifact, land, instant. It's a 4/5.
Paraguay, one of the more powerful cards in this mono red Stompy deck these days. Knight of the Reliquary didn't survive. It's gone.
Creature instant dredge.
Yep.
Okay, 4 power on the Goyf.
5 now.
2, 3.
5 power on the Goyf.
That's back again.
Thanks.
Alec plays the Thespian stage. It's pretty clear at this point what Alec is playing, I think.
Play Dark Depths.
Yep.
And then I will pass the turn. Oh, wait.
Okay, so it looks like Alec has a Boseiju in hand and maybe was thinking about Boseiju on Chromox earlier. Just a thought.
I cast animate that. Trigger. Target your turns. And I'll target you. Go to combat.
Yep.
Sacrifice.
Okay, swinging for 5 with the Paraguay right now.
Untap, upkeep, drop.
Yep. 3. Play another Fable. Trigger.
Yep.
It is trigger.
Another Fable of the Mirror Breaker, make a Goblin Shaman. End step play. Boseiju on Chalice.
And I'll grab my land.
Yep.
I'll grab a basic planes. Comes in tapped or untapped? Start
It comes in untapped. You want to just switch this? Like this?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Okay.
And then untap, upkeep, drop.
Yeah, alright.
Okay, now a crop rotation, sacking the Lush Portico. What is Alec looking for here? Dark Depths. Okay. It is going to be kind of difficult for Eric to remove a Dark Depths. Potentially. Reflections of Kiki Jiki copying Pyroglyph is scary, though.
I will go my turn.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it looks like we're depthsing. Pedro says hello. Sylvan Safekeeper, okay, okay. That'll be able to protect Merit Lage a little bit better.
Go ahead.
Fable of the Mirror Breaker ticks up to 2. Reflections of Kiki Jiki no longer summoning sick. There's a 5-power Pyroglyph on Eric's side.
Land, creature, instant.
Yes.
Trigger, I'm going to discard 2.
Okay, discarded an Ancient Tomb and a Fable of the Mirror Breaker. That'll tick Pyroglyph up to 6 power. It's getting a little scary.
One of them. Alright, drop 2. Sorcery, creature, artifact, enchantment.
Put a battle in your deck.
Accurate reflection, copying Pyroglyph.
Yep.
Okay, Reflections of Kiki Jiki copies the Pyroglyph. 2 triggers of the Pyroglyph.
I'm going to deal 12 to you.
12 damage, drops to 1.
Trigger.
Is Alec holding a needle? Maybe should have played needle naming Reflections?
I misplayed. I didn't realize.
Well, I just heard Alex say I misplayed, so maybe that is what should have happened. All right, so Pyroglyph ends the game.
Oh, yeah.
If I pitting needled this, I was like, I can needle that.
Yeah.
But then I was like, I don't think you can kill me anyway.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize it sees itself.
All right, so Eric takes game 1. The power of the Pyroglyph on display. Pithing Needle would have stopped Reflections of Kiki Jiki. It was still summoning sick, I believe, on Alex's turn, right? Yeah, it must have been. That definitely would have been good. Well, Alec will be on the play here for game 2. Lesson learned, I guess.
Yep.
Second.
Yep.
Get away. Second main. Cast paper.
Yep.
And pass turn.
Reflections of Kiki Jiki itself is not a token. It's just the backside of a card. Mox Diamond. Discard Savannah.
And then we'll pass the turn.
Okay, Green Sun Zenith X is 1. Looking for and finding an Elvish Reclaimer. There it is.
These two cards.
Yep.
Do we have anybody watching that drafted Mystery Booster 2 or bought some booster boxes or something? It feels like to me, I'm curious what you think, because I don't own, I never bought any of the boxes or drafted. I own some of the cards but that I bought as singles, but the set seems so great. Did you feel like it was great too? Does anyone not feel like Mystery Booster 2 was great? Does anyone know what I'm talking about?
Damn. All right.
Knight of the Reliquary. All right. Mystery Booster just seems so awesome.
Yep. Show and tell. Yeah.
Could be anything.
Oh no. Or I'll play a land, I guess.
I'll put it on.
Yep. Can you read Dogma Law?
Yeah, sure. Basically, if anything goes to your graveyard from this point on, it goes underneath.
Okay, discarding a Shatter Skull and a Magus of the Moon.
And then I'll pass her.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Yep.
You got it. Go to game 3.
3/3. Mostly, it's a 9/9 flyer that has a ward ability that basically is like a hard, impossible to defeat.
Lifelink's no joke with a Gristlebrand deck, though.
True. Now you know all my secrets. I don't think I changed anything.
So only one land in Alex's graveyard right now. The Goblin Shaman still going to attack. Make a treasure. Need that treasure.
Damn.
All right, just gonna let the Goblin Shaman get through this time after the knight was killed in game 1.
Yeah, Judah showed me tell us turn 2. I was like, I had the Archon in my hand. I was like,
Pyroglyph. How big is it?
That's always been pretty good.
He's
done.
Okay, 2 power. Takes out Elvish Reclaimer on the way in. Not bad.
So like, but you get to put a land into play. So like, if you put land,
Damn,
if
alright.
your land was like Dark Depths,
That's a thing, huh?
and then you
That's a
have
thing.
like, Mox Diamond, Destiny Stage.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
So it's a little bit riskier.
Fair
But
enough.
you know what, I'm just gonna make it.
Yeah, Akalith is right. The Pyroglyph should have been 3 power. Not that it. Well, I guess it could have went after the knight then, but that was missed. And you know, keeping the card, the Shatter Skull in Eric's graveyard, keeping the card without its front sight facing up in the sleeve, kind of maybe tripped up Eric there. They're showing the Pyroglyph at 2 power right now, and it should be 3. Good catch by Akalith.
Good luck.
Shadow Skull, the land is the reverse side and would not be what was counted for Pyroglyph. It would be the sorcery Shadow Skull smashing on the front side. So Kenzin.
Live outside.
Broadside Bombardier.
Sure.
So Kenzin Crucible of Defiance was the land. Broadside Bombardiers is in. If you've been playing Legacy for the last 2 years or so, you're aware that Broadside Bombardiers is a really powerful card. It's getting copied by Reflections of Kiki Jiki, and then we're going to combat. This is a big attack.
So it's currently 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
These two have menace.
Ooh, that Shadow Skull in the graveyard not being counted could matter here quite a bit. Goblin Shaman made a treasure. Bombardiers have menace. Alec could make a Merit Lage. I don't know what Alec's card in hand is. It looks like there's only one card in hand. Knight could obviously block as well. But... No effects before blocks. Would it have been right for Eric to sack Reflections to blow up Knight before blocks? Ah, okay. They're flipping the Shadow Skull and correcting the power toughness for Power Glyph right now. All right. So that's been fixed.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I keep forgetting to flip them back and forth. Yeah, I really should.
And pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, drop.
Yep.
So a correct count now on Power Glyph. It's at 3 power. Also, I'm wondering, would it have been better to copy Power Glyph? Maybe not.
Make a Merit.
Okay.
Trigger?
Yep.
Okay, making a Merit Lage. I'm also thinking, what could the Knight find? I mean, there's the obvious ones like Bajuka Bog or whatever, but is there a Glacial Chasm? Is there... Taking a look at the Dark Depths Merit Lage token.
I was gonna say, that's not my Merit Lage.
Pass turn.
It is.
It just doesn't have anything crazy.
No, this doesn't have anything crazy. It already has all that.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's already.
So this is gonna block you.
Okay, at the end of your turn.
You have a copy. You have a copy.
These are your pocket.
5/5 Knight. 4 damage.
I'm going to cast Crop Rotation.
Alright, for 4 damage, I'm gonna fling 6 at you.
Okay, a Power Glyph gets sacked to boast. 6 damage. Oh, maybe not.
I'll give you another turn by just having the Ajaxa in play.
Let me
But
fling
no, you
this
still
first
could have
at
like
you.
just crop rotated for you still could have did the Merit
Or
Lage.
gave this protection from blue.
You're at 18, yeah, you're still at 18. Yeah.
So I'll take 5.
Yeah, I think I have to allow.
13,
It was
just
just
the
like,
enchantment, so this goes
Yeah.
to 4. Not that the matter.
Good ones is always
Flame that, deal 6 to you. And then 7.
Okay, 6 damage. Then 4 more damage. Okay, that was a little scary, but Eric concedes the game. We're going to game 3. How does the math work out there if Power Glyph was copied instead of Broadside Bombardier? Is it better or worse? I don't know. Shadow Skull comes in tapped, gets wasted immediately.
That's not fair.
Mox Diamond now. Mox Diamond and Wasteland from the Tempest block. These cards are a problem. So Ken's in Crucible of Defiance again.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, Lush Portico was discarded and a Dark Depths was discarded. For the Mox Diamonds so far. D2 Akko, thank you for the sub with Prime. 18 months, that's a new badge. Legacy Hype. Do we have any Legacy Hype in the chat? Make some emotes dance across the screen or something. Fable of the Mirror Breaker, okay. This card has been key in this matchup so far.
Go ahead. I mean, every time he says it, I turn. Go ahead.
It's too many Erics. Serious post is Mox Diamond such a game changer? Yeah, is that true? Is Mox Diamond a game changer in Commander now? I don't even know. I didn't even read the list yet. What are people feeling about that? There's been all these announcements about new Commander rules or whatever. How are people feeling? Is it a thumbs up or thumbs down situation from the 90s MTG chat and comment section? How are people feeling about that? I know it's a little off topic for what we're watching right now. Magus of the Moon and Blood Moon discarded. Did my card's value go up? That's a good question. Okay, Swords into Goblin Shaman before Tex. It is gone. Okay, 5 damage. It sounds like from Powerglaive.
The trigger on the stack.
Okay, it's getting swords in response to its trigger. Still deals 5 though, I believe.
Okay, so it's fine. So I'll take the 5.
You like dismembered to kill it.
Oh, that makes sense because it brings it down. Got it. So I'll take the 5. You're gonna gain.
And 1 to 21.
Okay, Powerglaive should be exiled. I hope that doesn't end up mattering. Probably won't. Okay, Reflections of Kiki Jiki is back. Summoning sick. For now.
I'll play a broadside. Go to combat.
Broadside Bombardier. That Swords on Powerglaive likely would have been necessary no matter what, but Broadside Bombardiers. It's a scary card, as we saw in Game 2. How close that was. Shattered Skull Smashing played as a land. Kroll-Mox. Double fetch. You might see a hard cast Force of Vigor here with the Kroll-Mox imprint on the stack. Yeah, Harry Houdini saying the only reason I pay attention to Commander are card prices. I do like, and I'm not making a joke, I do like that Commander, being so popular, makes a bunch of cards that I don't need worth money that I can like convert into stuff I actually want. Like just a whole bunch of stuff from my collection over the years became a couple of bucks that, if not for Commander, would be worthless. Here's Force of Vigor, taking out Reflections of Kroll-Mox. Going to use Boast to sack it. Heads up play there by Eric.
That's all reason, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, good. You're good.
So if you're out there playing Commander, please continue playing. Play more. I need my cards to go up in price. The ones I don't need specifically. It's all about the cards I don't need. The cards I need that I use, I'm not particularly worried about the price, but the cards I don't need, I want to have be worth money. Thespian Stage is on the table on Alex's side. Broadside Bombardier is all alone on Eric's side.
Yeah, no, I started naming it because originally I was swapping between that and Jade. But I haven't been running it.
enough, fair enough.
Like, all right, let me just swap it out for that.
Yeah.
At least helps me with that kind of situation.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Alec drops to 4. Precarious life total.
17.
Any target, right?
No, just your creatures.
Okay, so with this on the slot.
Well, we'll see you, man.
Fury on the stack. Crop rotation. That was the last card in hand for Alec. What could be important to find here? Talongate's phasing out Broadside Bombardier, seeing the possibility of Boast.
Phase out until my upkeep, right?
You're next up.
Alright. Yeah, phase out.
It actually comes back before on tap.
Go ahead.
Phasing has nothing to do with the upkeep. GG's. Mono red
I need to dodge this
beats Dark Depths.
so I can make a Dark Depths and kill you. But
GG's. Needed to find the Talon Gates there to shut off the Boast. Otherwise would have made a Merit Ledge.